Hello, my mermaids and barnacle boys. My name is SpongeBob, and welcome back to another video. Today, we're going to be doing kind of like a short little tutorial video on drawing. Now, more specifically, this tutorial is going to be focusing on like building a structure, like a body structure for your characters. Now, in the past couple of days, let me just take a water break. More specifically, in the last couple of weeks, I've been, like getting back in the groove of, using my sketchbook, trying to, sketch out some stuff in my free time, like trying to, kind of like push my art skills and, so forth. And I've been, like getting better with, character poses, just kind of like the basic build up, so that way I can, do kind of like ideas and, like all kinds of unique poses for, like all sorts of like, like scenes and like for like a whole bunch of stuff. Basically, to shorten that out, basically push my poses. And this is basically kind of like what this video is going to be about, and show off, kind of like different ways, like draw out your characters. So first things first, let's just kind of like do a zoom in right here. Hold on. There we go. Hold on. Let's just kind of like angle this a little bit, and there we go. So if you want to like start off with like kind of like a structure for your character, there are many alternate ways to do it, but I'm going to show you the way that I like to do it the most. What you want to start off is kind of like, let's do this like this. Start off kind of like a circle, just like that. Naturally, let's make it just a little bit bigger. And there we go. That's kind of like the head right there. Now the body, let's just make like kind of like a line right here. Basically, you could do this in any sorts of ways you want. Now let's add a line right here. This is kind of be like the upper body, kind of like the shoulders right here. We're gonna add 2 circles right here. Now it looks like one of those things that you would see on top of like houses that like spin around and whatnot. But these are kind of be like joints. How like on like action figures you have kind of like joint movements and stuff. This is basically what it is. Now for the body, there are alternate ways to do the body, but for now we're gonna do kind of like a square right here. Do it kind of like that. Add like a circle right here for like the body, and then we're gonna add like a triangle right here. Erase this part just like that, and then 2 little circles right here, basically for the hips. Now, like I said, there are alternate ways to do this. Like you could do it in like all sorts of ways. You could do kind of like different shapes, different like ways to do it. You can make the body different, you can make them taller, you can make them shorter, you can make them wider, or whatnot. This is basically just a short little tutorial. Now we're gonna do the legs. We're gonna do like kind of like sticks like that. Circles right there, the knees right there. We're gonna make little triangles, kind of like that. There you go, those are the feet. Now let's do the arms. Kind of be like that. It's gonna be like the elbows right here, the arms, and lastly the hands. So yeah, that is basically your kind of like character sketch base. Now, like I said, there are many different ways to do this. This is just kind of like my way to do it, and I've seen various different tutorials online showing you how to like start off with this. Now once you have this done, you can erase the entire thing here and start off with the body. Now this could be used for different ones. This could be used for like male characters, female characters, or just all sorts of different characters that you want to do. But just to save time, this is kind of like the base right here. Now if you kind of want to like do like a pose of something with this, you could do something that is most commonly known as the line of action, which basically means you do like kind of like a line of some sort, then you like follow the pattern of it to make the body of some kind of way. So let's see. How do we want to do a line of action? Let's do, should we do something like that? Should we do that? Let's do kind of like a thin line right here. You can barely see it. Let's just erase it briefly. That way. So let's do the head like that. Kind of like the body like that. There we go. Zoom in right there. Now it kind of looks like a curved spoon. Do the shoulders. The waist. I'm gonna do a different one. We're gonna do a triangle. And kind of like a circle right here, just for making it different. Two little circles right there. There we go. There we go. Again, there are various different ways. Let's do a way that they're crossing their arms. Yeah, so like that. And there you go. It's not perfect, but it is the best that I could do as of right now. So you can see, obviously, I did a different kind of like shape for the body. I used a triangle instead of like kind of like a rectangular square right here. But again, there are various different ways to do that. So that's just kind of like one example right here. Now, obviously, if you want to do some similar characters, you don't have to do like the so-called, like shape for the human body. You can do all kinds of shapes. So let's do SpongeBob. Because why not? We're right here. So kind of like get a little focus right there. Perfect. Let's do SpongeBob. Gotta make a line right here. And we're gonna do a line just like that. Hold on. You can follow this tutorial if you want to. Entirely up to you. Using a napkin just to make it easier. Go. There we go. This would be kind of like the face right here. Had the, kind of like the shoulders, whatnot. Go. And there. That's kind of like a, it's not perfect, of course, but you get the idea. You can experiment with this all sorts of ways. Here, let's do another kind of like body example. Let's do something similar. Let's do a circle like that. Let's do body. There. Now you could do a circle, kind of like that, and then kind of like that. Now it looks kind of like ice cream in a way, which wasn't my intention, but now it kind of looks like that. So that's kind of like another body example. And then do the waist right here. And these for hip joints. Kind of erase some stuff right here. Do the legs. Here are the knees. Now, these are the ankles, and these are the feet right here. These are the elbows. These are the wrists. And these are the hands. So yeah, that's another way you could do the body just like that. Again, you can experiment it. If you are following this tutorial and you want to do kind of like poses of your own, share them with me or tag me in it, however you want. This is just a short little tutorial on how to like push, your kind of like, body build for characters. I know there are so many different ways to do it, but this is just kind of like an example that I like to do of my own. And if there's other videos you want me to do, kind of like how to improve your art or whatnot, let me know. It was actually kind of fun, doing this. I know this was short, simple, sweet, to the point, but hey, this is perfect. Now, of course, doing like side angles and stuff can be a bit tricky, but of course, I will try to do that in my spare time, because I know, like drawing characters, like front, like front view is the most common thing, which, I kind of like do a lot. But I know side angles is, like gives more dimension and gives more value and whatnot. So I'll try to do those kind of videos in the future to help you all out. So yeah, thank you all so much for watching today's video. If you like what you see here and you thought this was helpful and you want to see more tutorials like this where I do in the future, then be sure to click the subscribe button today, click that bell notification so you'll stay notified when I make new videos. Like the video, comment what you think of it. Was this useful? Have you seen something similar like this before? Share with your friends, family, and other people who are struggling with art or just want to try to build body structures for characters of their own or existing characters and whatnot. And with that being said, I will see all of you in my next video. Bye bye.